I would totally go out and, like, you know, have a nicer view. This way, you know, the glass isn't in between, you know, me and the deers. But I know as soon as I open up the door, guys, they're gonna, like, stand up. I just wanted to get a nice little clip of them for you. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, there are 4. Did not even notice that. 4 that I can see. Which, you know what, for every one you see, there's usually 2 you don't, to be honest. How insane. Y'all, they're just hanging out all of the time in my backyard. They love to watch Abby go potty. It's a little bizarre. Hey guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is November 23rd, and this is just going to be one of those kind of really random types of vlogs. We just have a lot going on, and I really didn't anticipate today being like kind of so busy. But it kind of dawned on me that my nurse was supposed to come access me today, and then I have an MRI scheduled on Wednesday, and I was like, I'm pretty much certain that I can't be accessed for my MRI, but I was like, you know what, I'll call and just like triple check myself. And so I called them. They're like, yeah, no, you can't be accessed. So, which is good. Like, I figured that out today instead of getting access and then calling my nurse and like, oh, I had to pull out my needle and now you need to come back. So I think it is better that we realized today. I wish I would have realized this like Friday or a little bit sooner. But it is what it is. I mean, I mentioned it to her, and like she didn't really think of it either when she was here for Remicade. I am a week out from Remicade, and I have absolutely no improvement. So I am very frustrated with taking all the meds and doing all the things, doing my treatments as I should be, and I'm having little to no progress. That is very frustrating, and that is a real part of living with chronic illness, that sometimes, you know what, your body's going to react how it should and properly to treatments, and then other times it's like you take stuff and it feels like nothing changes, and that's when obviously it becomes very frustrating, and it does take a toll, I think, on anybody's mental health when you're doing all the things and trying, and it's like, what else do you want me to do? So I texted my nurse about the whole situation. I'm hoping and praying, because this is Thanksgiving week, that she'll be able to either fit me in really late Wednesday or maybe sometime Friday. So that would be ideal. It just wouldn't, in my opinion, pay to get access today and then de-access Wednesday, because I'm not going to have enough time to get in all my bags, and I don't really want to use all my supplies to get access twice this week. It just, to me, doesn't really make sense to do it that way. So we're going to try to do it this way, and obviously it's more respectful of her schedule, because she had like a lot of infusions and a lot of stuff going on this week with Thanksgiving. So there's that. So this is not a great week to obviously be having to do all this, but this MRI, I don't think I mentioned yet, but it is of my brain. It's different seizure protocols to kind of figure out a little bit more of what's up and what's going on. He has several directions, my neurologist, but hasn't really like shared them yet, which is okay. I respect how he's doing things, because it is really confusing.
There's still...
It's confusing, and there's just, as you all know, like, so much going on. So I respect the fact that he won't tell me what he thinks, because the last few times he's thought of stuff, and I've only been with him like a month, every time he's wrong. So he's like, I don't even want to like stress you out, because like my mental health has not been as good as it usually is. Usually like I'm pretty rock solid. I usually have like this minor anxiety issue, and that's the extent of it for the most part. And then of course occasionally I go into my puddle of tears, which is usually prednisone related, steroid related, excuse me. I feel like I should be on prednisone, but that's a whole other story. So those are like my main things, except for like I feel it's the combination of the tumor, the missing adrenal gland, going through just so stinking much without like a stop, losing a friend, losing Fluffy, and then the pandemic and all the other current events. My mental health, like I think everybody else's, has went out the door. It's no longer like stellar, not what it used to be at all. So there's that. So I feel like and like a lot of my doctors are realizing that, because I'm very vocal, because this is not me. So I've definitely mentioned it like to everybody. I'm like, even when I was mentioning like my panic attacks and like anxiety attacks to my nurse, she's like, these aren't even typical anxiety attacks. She's like, so I feel like they're like adrenal gland related somehow, or like you're on the wrong steroids and all that good jazz. So endocrinology wanted to leave things and just monitor them for now. But there's that whole dynamic, so everybody is trying, I think, to not stress me out, but I feel like I would prefer them to just come clean and tell me everything. But I understand why they're doing it this way. But I like to be in the know with what we're thinking about what's going on, and I like to try to be putting together the puzzle pieces, because sometimes like when they do bounce off ideas off of me, like it does help, because I live in the body. I may not have a degree, but I do live in my own body, so I usually have some sort of insights. This one I don't really know, like I don't have like, usually I have a name by this point of like something I'm like, ooh, I think it's this or that. Don't really know what this muscle disease, like not like leaning towards. I haven't seen like anything in my research that's I'm like, oh, it could be this. So, which is hard. It's hard not knowing, because I've dealt with these symptoms for so stinking long. I was denied for my lower back MRI. Doesn't really matter, my insurance is switching, which saves my doctor from doing the appeals. So there's that. Trying to look on the bright side. It's really hard sometimes, because like that was kind of sprung on me. So he's gonna work through getting the rest of my tests done, and I'm hoping to be able to see him the beginning still of December, and to kind of get stuff more hammered out about like what's going on. So I'm really looking forward to that. I especially look forward to it on days like today, like when I'm really stiff and it's harder to walk. So it's definitely good to have somebody on the case who's a neurologist, and to have a little bit of hope for that type of stuff. It is also the first day of Bible study, so I have a lot going on, and then I want to get done some videos for Vlogmas because of the whole mental health stuff. I just felt like, first of all, I need to be pouring my soul into something, if that makes sense. I've said it before, I'm a creator, I need to create. That does help me. So I was like, you know what, I'll just start recording some of these videos for Vlogmas, and you know, I just think it'll be good. This way I feel like not as stressed out about it, and I can just have fun the end of November and December with Vlogmas. So I figured that's going to be really awesome. And I have, like I said, random stuff to do for Bible study, which is always fantastic. So I'm excited, and I guess I'll just take you along for a little bit of it, and this video is going to be longer than I thought anyways, so study and a video for the channel today. I was not able to get done as much as I had hoped, but it's always good to get done a little bit, so I'm definitely very happy about that. I feel very successful to have gotten anything done, to be honest with you. I made the mistake of deciding to have a cup of hot chocolate. That did not go well. I vomited the entire thing. I'm not really sure if that was which disease got mad about it. I don't know if it was like a gastroparesis thing or if it's like a mast cell thing. So I'm definitely just monitoring it at this point. It's probably not something that I'm going to pull completely from my diet. It's probably something that will be revisited in the future when I'm more stable. So that's about it, I think, for this vlog. We're going to be getting ready for bed soon. Still demanding, my body is still demanding a lot of rest lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of all over the place, but you know, that happens sometimes. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you soon. Bye.